Hi there. I have sent you this video because you have signed up for a shift at the Hopkinton Fair this year, and I wanted you to have all the details that you need to have a great shift. So, first of all, it's running 5 days over Labor Day weekend, and this year that's September 2nd through the 6th. The exact times of your shift are in the Sign Up Genius where you originally signed up. I am ordering passes, which will be sent to me. Links will be sent, and I will forward those to you. You want to print those out and bring them to the fair with you so that you can get in without having to pay. If you forget that pass, you're going to have to pay to get in. So yeah, you don't want that to happen. Now, you can go to their website. It is hsfair.org. for directions, there's maps and all that kind of good stuff. So you want to park near the green gate and go in through the green gate. This is a huge fair. You go in the wrong place, it's going to take you a long, long time to find the booth. So make sure you go in through the green gate. And when you do so, you walk straight for about 100 yards or so, and you're going to look for the Stewart building on your left. We are going to be in the Stewart building. And if we are in the same place we've been in the last couple of years, it's going to be the second booth on the left, right near the guys who are selling all the heating stuff. Yeah. Okay. So what's going to be there for you? I'm going to get there early. I'm going to set up. There'll be tables. There'll be products. There'll be some new products, some sort of existing products. So when people walk by, they can see, oh, baking stone. Yeah, that's Pampered Chef. There'll be signage and all that kind of good stuff. So all you're going to need to bring with you are maybe catalogs, host packets, your calendar so you can book parties, some kind of survey slip so people can fill it out and you can have their contact information. Yeah, you don't need to bring much. Definitely bring water to drink. It can be really hot there and dry and dusty. Bring snacks if you want them. Bring a meal if you're going to be there during a meal time. Also, you might want to bring money if you'd rather buy your food and snacks at the fair itself. You'll want to dress not too dressy because this is a 4-H fair. You're going to be parking and walking through a field and then in through the dust to get to our booth. So you want people to definitely know that you're a Pampered Chef consultant. So you could wear your apron or a shirt or that says Pampered Chef or a name tag, something like that. But dress as you would if you wanted to be sort of dressed up at a 4-H fair. Okay, so nothing too fancy. Definitely wear shoes that are comfortable, okay? Because you're going to be walking in them. You're going to be standing on concrete. So wear good supportive shoes, all right? If there's a product in particular that you are super excited about, pack it just in case it's not there, okay? Sometimes people like to do quick little demos. If you're going to demo anything, bring your own product, bring your own wipes and plastic bag to put trash and scraps in. Take your product with you so that all the products that are there are nice and clean, okay? Then if you are working your shift with another person, you'll want to touch base with them, chat with them for a few minutes, either, early at the fair or a day or two ahead, because sometimes people will offer incentives like, oh, I'm going to raffle off a free party. That means fill out this survey slip or this slip and put it in the drawing. And if your name gets picked, you get a free party. Yeah, everybody gets a free party, but or an extra $15 in free product at your party or whatever. Or sometimes people say, spin the wheel when you, book a party, you can spin the wheel and get whatever prize is on there. So you just want to make sure that if you're working with someone, you're on the same page, that you're going to be offering the same deals because you don't want to be in competition with each other. Also, if you're working in pairs, Be courteous. Okay. Don't one person take all the leads, and don't hone in on another person's lead. If someone comes in and one consultant starts talking to them, that's their customer. Okay. Let them have that lead. If you feel like you might be able to help them sort of seal the deal because maybe you've got a little more experience than the other person, talk to your partner before the shift and say, if I feel like I can help you along, would you like me to, drop a hint or two? If they say yes, great, you've got permission to do that. If it's no, then it's no, and keep your mouth shut. And then the next person that walks in, that person has the opportunity, the next person has the opportunity to kind of have that lead. So be courteous. The average attendance for the Hopkinton Fair, they say over the multiple days, is somewhere in the neighborhood of 60,000 or more people. It might actually be higher this year because it didn't happen last year. So who knows? So there's going to be plenty of leads. Okay. If it's quiet and there's not a lot of things happening in the Stewart building, and you're working with a partner, you guys can take turns, walk around the fair with your Pampered Chef apron or shirt or whatever, and talk people up, because even when it's raining and it might be a quiet day at the fair, as far as foot traffic goes, there are still thousands of people on the fairgrounds. Vendors, people who are ticket takers, people who are security workers, all of that. There's tons of people around. So, my friends, there is no such thing as a slow day at the Hopkinton Fair. You just might have to be a little more creative. So be prepared to do that as well. All right. Now, whatever your shift is, you're going to want to get to the fairgrounds about 10 minutes early. You might be parking quite a bit of ways. It depends on, where the flaggers who make you park, where they tell you to park. You could be walking a quarter mile to get to the booth. Okay. So, leave yourself a little bit of time to do that. Parking is free, so that's good. When you get to the booth, if you're there early, feel free to put your bags down, but then stay out of the booth until your shift starts, okay? If you kind of want to see what the other people are doing, ask permission. They'll probably say okay, but make sure during that time you are not looking like a Pampered Chef consultant, okay? Make sure your logo stuff isn't front and center, because you want to give the people who are working their shift the opportunity to take full advantage of that shift. Okay. Let me see what else. Oh yeah, if you are a morning shift, plan to, uncover all of the products when you get there. There will be like a little instruction sheet of what to do, but basically everything's going to be covered in sheets. Things might be pushed back, so you might need to like pull. We've got a couple different tables. You might need to pull one of the tables out toward the front a little bit, because we kind of push it back and cover it all in the evening. If things get dusty, you might need to kind of, dust it off. If you are the evening shift, you're going to need to, at the end of your shift, kind of button everything up, move the table back so there, light hands cannot, get to our stuff. Push it back, cover it all. You don't have to pack everything up like we're leaving. You just need to make sure it's all covered. Okay. Please stay at the booth until it closes, until you have permission to leave. If we just, leave 3 hours early or something because we just don't want to be there anymore, we could lose our spot at the fair. So please don't do that. If it's a slow shift and you've gotten all the leads you want to get, and you've already walked around to talk to other vendors. If other people are button up and leaving, you can probably feel free to do that. If you have any doubt, please ask security, is it okay, if we leave? Because like I said, we've been at this fair for years and years and years, and we don't want to lose our spot. All right. So I think that's everything as far as the nuts and bolts go. If you have any questions, let me know. I'm going online to get the vendor passes. I will email those to you. I told you that. Let me think. Here's a good tip. Go with a goal in mind. Know what you want to get at the fair. I am going to set up a shared rewards party that starts September 1st, just in case anybody is insisting upon ordering right then and there on the spot. But I am not there mainly for sales. I'm there to fill my September pack it full and to find new team members. Okay, so make sure that you know what you want to offer to make those deals happen. So make sure you know what's on special in September. If you're one of the first shifts, make sure you check that out. Maybe bring some flyers in case you're like the first shift since the announcement was made, and be ready to talk it up. And if you're going to offer a drawing, make sure it's in line with something that's going to get you bookings and team members. All right. If you have any questions, let me know. If you end up, not being able to work your shift, you are responsible for finding a replacement. Okay, because I'm not going to be available a lot of these days over Hopkinton Fair weekend. I've got plans with my family with hiking. So yeah, if for whatever reason you can't do it, have a backup plan. Find another consultant who can fill that spot for you. All right. So guys, I hope you have a fabulous fair. If you've never worked it before, I think last year I booked 9 parties. So it was, and I think two team members. So yeah, well worth it. Okay. So good luck. Have a great time and let me know if you have any questions.